No, we could definitely tell you're a Democrat. Like, thank God.
Oh,
I don't want to
man,
get mixed up
you
with you
could.
skeezy mother.
You said leave it at the door? The door's open, man.
Well, I'm gonna say it. Some of y'all are gonna like it. That's okay. Argue with me in the comments. This girl right here. Perfect example of why I am not a believe all women. I'm gonna throw you a curveball too, because I'm also not a believe all men. This lovely human being right here is the reason why a lot of women who go through actual SA don't get believed. This woman first came out crying, bawling, screaming her eyes out, talking about how she lost her job because she went through an SA situation. Now, am I gonna sit here and say that what she went through was not something that could have been upsetting? Am I gonna say that what happened to her or what she saw wasn't alarming? No, absolutely. I would be freaked out. I'm sure it was absolutely upsetting and maybe even terrifying, but she was not SA in any stretch of the imagination. On a very basic level, indecent exposure. And even at that, it's not like he was awake and doing things and waiting for her to show up. The dude was asleep. And then she chose to lean in and video this man. And then she got fired for violating policy. Not only just policy for a company, you're violating somebody else's rights. But this girl had everybody so riled up thinking that she was actually SA'd when that just wasn't the case. That is exactly why I am not a trust all women and I'm not a trust all men. I'm gonna sit, wait and see what comes after so I get more of the story.
October 12th, 2025, I was a victim of SA by a DoorDash customer while I was doing my job as a DoorDash driver, and I got it on video. The customer who committed a crime against me requested that their order be left at their front door, and when I arrived to their house, their front door was wide open. It was 59 degrees Fahrenheit. All of their lights were on, and they were sleeping on the couch within eyesight of the front door with their pants and underwear pulled down to their ankles.
So DoorDash girl, as far as I can see, you're about 3 TikToks away from going to jail. Take the videos
3
down.
tucks away.
You made a video saying that you were taking your clothes off for people on Omegle at age 12. Check it out.
Yeah,
Any good
that's a little
Gen X will
relevant,
tell
though.
you, if they saw that open door, that man wouldn't have been getting no food. We would have immediately thought to ourselves, Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, we would have strangered the danger right the hell out of there. Now, Gen Z looked at that open door and thought, content. And create content you did. You filmed yourself committing a couple felonies. Criminal trespass, video voyeurism. Girl, you're going to jail. They don't let you have your ring light in jail. Do you look good in orange? Because as far as I see, you might be wearing that outfit for the next 10 to 20. If I was you,
No, she ain't
I'd
going to
probably,
jail that
I don't
long.
know, put my TikTok on hold, find that victim, and apologize profusely and pray that it all dies down. But I saw you were crying about not being able to pay your bills. If you can't stay employed with DoorDash, your chances of finding a 9-to-5 are pretty slim. But I got an idea for you, because if you've been taking off your clothes on Omegle since before puberty, there's a platform for that. And a lot of people can do pretty well. Just something to consider.
She talking about
Now,
OF.
see, I'm invested now. I'm nosy. What do you guys think is going to happen to her? Because I'm totally going to be following this one. I theorize that before long, we're going to see her become the new Dasher for all her cellies in the county jail.
Grandma was spitting, though.
And somebody was laid out, booty ass naked, dick and balls everywhere. Now, as fucked up as that may be, because it is fucked up, I hate to break it to you, sweetheart, you wasn't sexually assaulted. You saw some that you didn't want to see, and that's perfectly understandable, but where the fuck did you get sexually assaulted from? That's indecent exposure, and not even on a technical aspect, because he was technically in his own crib.
Yeah, he was
I'm
in his
willing to
own
bet
crib.
every dollar I have that man had too much to drink that night, got weird, wild, and freaky, and that's how the story played out the way it did. And in no way am I justifying that behavior. That is a grown-ass man. That shouldn't have happened to you. You shouldn't have seen that. But we live in a world where everybody want to be such a fucking victim that you walked away thinking you were sexually assaulted? What the fuck? And not only that, you recorded them. What the hell is listen, when she tell that story, I can tell that she believed that that was done intentionally so she can see that. So if that's what you genuinely believe, how did you record? What the fuck? Bro, I'm so confused. I don't even drink, but one of my biggest fears is getting fucked up one night and then waking up the next morning seeing my gooch all over TikTok. Oh my God. Like I said at the beginning, very unfortunate, all right? It shouldn't have happened to you, but you went about that situation so wrong that now you kind of fucked up yourself.
She did mess herself up. Homie, if that happened to you, you'll still get justice because it will be illegal for them to put that on TikTok, but I understand what you're saying, homie.
Let's talk about DoorDash girl. I ain't done with her yet. How many laws do you think homegirl actually broke? Have y'all thought about that?
They deactivated me.
Girl being fired from DoorDash, at least your worries.
This is related. They just punished me for posting about my sexual assault.
You gonna think punished. Girl, you about to find out. Look, I ain't no lawyer or nothing, but did you go in his house? It don't matter if the door was open. Going into somebody's house without permission is breaking and entering, even if the fucking door is open. Girl, you trespassing. Did you record this man naked while he slept? Did you do that? Girl, that's a crime. A privacy violation. Did you share that man's junk online? Honey, that's a non-consensual distribution of intimate images. Could be considered revenge porn. You know that Melania just passed the Take It Down Act. You better do that. What you're doing could be considered also harassment, extortion, blackmail, video voyeurism. If your video had audio, you broke wiretapping laws. You could be looking at defamation. If all this dude was doing was laying there asleep, lying about being SA. Honey, video voyeurism alone, up to 15 years in prison, $100,000 fine. Looking at class C, D, B, A, F, every felony in the alphabet. Not to mention just basically lying about being SA. You'd be charged with wasting police time. That's a crime. How many laws you break? All of them. And for what? 15 minutes of fame? The dude could have been a creep, but you clearly creepier. Let me just jerk out the old calculator here and see how much time you gonna get, girl. Video voyeurism, that's 50-11 years. Breaking, entering, trespassing, that's 14-11 years. Revenge porn, that's 15-11 years. Sharing intimate images, that's 17-11 years. Defamation, that's 17.5-11 years. Damn, girl, you running out of years. Was it wasting police time? Ain't about all this bullshit. Breaking DoorDash policy, tic-tac violation, privacy violation. Damn, do not pass go. Straight to jail. A $40 reimbursement, though, for that terrible ass perm. We'll add it to your commissary. We lock your hairdresser up. One in the jail beside you, girl. That's all that, and you're gonna get 497-11 year in prison. $11 million in fines. Yep.
Man's world. I'm the victim.
You okay? Hold that energy. You're gonna need that in court. Should we pay his legal fees? Toodaloo.
I ain't gonna lie, that was funny. That was funny. Oh,
I don't
man,
even care
next.
if the DoorDash girl is right or not. Can we just please drop this herd mentality where we believe the first comment we see on the internet? I've seen so many people saying that there's ring cam footage of the door being completely closed, but where is it? There's also a photo circulating where the door is only cracked open, but it's just an edited photo of the door being completely open. With the crazy realism of AI, I urge you to just think twice before forming an opinion and just believing everything you see on the internet. Truly.
This is a man's world. I'm the victim.
No, you're not. Why did we just get on the net and lie? You deceived the people. You're a lying, deceiving nigga. And walking in, his door was wide open and saw me. His door was cracked. You pushed it open. That wasn't your instructions, cuz. All you were supposed to do is drop off food. You peeped through cuz door, seen some meat, and you didn't like it, so you claim SA. If anything, you assaulted him. You ain't the victim, cuz. You're the assailant. And now everybody wants to push men agenda like he's not sleeping in the comfort of his own home and she trespassed. I'm all for hearing out SA victim stories, but when they lie to the people and lie to make it seem like it's something different, then that's the problem, cuz. If you watch the original video, she goes to the side of cuz door and get a good angle of him butt booty naked. You about to get sued into the ground, lady. The countersuit will be legendary, cuz. I honestly hope he takes everything from you, gang. You know how many people's lives got ruined from fake allegations? This is no different. And you want to blame it on DoorDash. You pull up the cuz crib. You see the door's a little cracked open. You drop the food down. Push the door open. See something you don't like. Whip out your phone. Start recording him. Get a good angle of him butt booty naked like his door was just wide open. You are not the victim. Do better. Free R. Kelly.
He did not just say free R. Kelly.
This is a man's world. I'm the victim. Remember?
She is not the victim. She is trying to gaslight and manipulate us. You decided to film somebody in their own home. Film that person asleep with their meat out and then post it on the internet. Was that instruction on the DoorDash order? Because all you were instructed to do was drop off the food at the front door. And now you're claiming you were SA'd. Now this is where it gets more worse. Or imagine if the roles were reversed and she was a man filming a woman in her house with her roast beef out. What's more sadder is that her claiming SA, making it literally so much more worse for all the others.
I don't know if y'all caught that, but he said roast beef out. Oh man, that was a low blow, but that was pretty funny. It is what it is, but yeah, if it was a man who did that to her, to a woman, it wouldn't even be a thing. It probably wouldn't even go on TikTok. It would just be on the local news saying that women are not safe in the world, in America. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but it's true.
So much more worser for all the other real SA victims. When you watch the original video, you can see that she is clearly going in for the most bestest angle possible. She wants to make sure that she gets everything on camera. If she just reported that to DoorDash, that would have been fine, but no, she posted it online for people to see. She literally got Bluetooth SA'd. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Just put the fries at the door. I'm curious to hear the story from the guy that DoorDashed the food and was filmed in his own house, and we need to see that ring camera footage. Do you support the DoorDash girl, or are you normal?
Do you support the DoorDash girl? Are you normal? I ain't gonna lie, that's hilarious.
I in no way support that DoorDasher at all, and I believe that she very much deserved to get fired. But here's a more broad definition of what SA means.
That's what SA means.
So I have the original video from the DoorDash girl. Thank you to somebody in my previous video who left it in the comments saying that somebody had it. So I've downloaded it. I'm going to play it for you guys. You guys can give me your thoughts and opinions on it, but I'm just going to give you my thoughts and opinion on it. Again, my first initial thought is that she came on this app after clear instruction to drop off the food at the porch and walk away.
That's fucked up.
But she didn't do that. She's seen the lights were on. She's seen the door was open. And so she takes a video of this man who is clearly passed out and has his pants down. For whatever reason, that situation happened. In her logical brain, she thought, let me take a video of this and post it on TikTok and tell everybody that I was SA'd. Hysterically, you would have thought something seriously awful happened to this woman. But no.
Yeah, when she said she got SA'd, I thought she really got SA'd. I'm not even joking.
I don't think that the situation was okay for anybody, but why was your first instinct to record this man instead of, first off, calling DoorDash and saying, hey, I don't feel comfortable, I'm not going to complete this delivery? Secondly, why didn't you call the authorities and say, hey, I need a wellness check on this person? No, you come on TikTok and then you get upset because TikTok removes your video. And you said, oh, TikTok would have had to pay me for those views, so that's why they removed it. No. The reason they removed it is the same reason that you felt uncomfortable in the first place. TikTok filters out things like that. If you felt uncomfortable with it, what makes you think that whoever came across that video would not feel uncomfortable with it? Again, by the same logic, we all just were SA'd by seeing what she seen when she posted it. She should have lost her job. She did lose her job. That was right for them to do. I have so many questions. But it is clear to me that this woman was not SA'd. Let me know your thoughts.
It's pretty shocking to see women showing, I ain't gonna lie, accountability to some of this stuff. So, I don't know.
She opened the door. She's not the victim. Where's the video? Where's the proof? Because I have spent hours searching for the video where people are claiming that she took her hand and opened it. And I cannot find it anywhere. Do I believe she should have posted the video online? No, I do not. Do I believe she should have said indecent exposure rather than sexual assault? Yes, I do. But that doesn't minimize what happened. Bottom line is, this man ordered food, and when the DoorDasher got there, he was butt booty naked, lights on, and his door wide open. If it really was a mistake and he just happened to fall asleep with the door wide open, butt booty naked, that doesn't change the fact that he indecently exposed his genitalia to an unsuspecting woman. There's no way around it. So until somebody sends me the video that thousands of you have claimed to see of her opening the door, I'll be standing 10 toes down for this girl. And those of you who are spreading lies and rumors without seeing it yourself, you're a sheep.
Yeah,
and
if you don't
problem.
have proof, then we only have proof of what we see. I gotta give her that, It is what it is.
I hate having to defend a female. That shit sounded crazy, right? I know. That's how y'all sound, trying to quote unquote defend the dude in the DoorDash situation. Really, forget the DoorDash situation, because there's been so many other types of occurrences where there's a man and a woman, and it's pretty clear, or the evidence shows that the woman's probably in the wrong, but y'all for some reason have to start off y'all videos, be in these comments talking about, oh, I hate having to defend a man. Oh my gosh, like, why are you making me defend a man? why does it matter? If you are on what you believe to be the correct side of history, what does their gender matter? I genuinely feel like this should just be so easy to do. But let's say your father, your brother, your little brother, your best friend, somebody you know who's a male gets accused of anything. I'm not even talking about something sexual, right? Just anything. They get accused of anything. And there is evidence to prove that they didn't do it. And at the court proceedings, their lawyer, who happens to be a female, starts off the defense by going, now, I hate having to defend a man,
Same thing that we say when they say, what was she wearing? Fuck, y'all got me defending a man. I'll never forgive y'all for this. According to him, bro, imagine you order food through DoorDash. It doesn't matter if you fall asleep, because when you get up, you'll just go get it from the door, right? But instead, you find out that
Just
your
imagine.
whole ass is on.
It's terrifying.
You're going through jail, and then you're going through hell. Fucking playing. I'm not fucking playing, because if that was us, it's not, but if that was us, heads would be rolling. Heads would be rolling. And then she got mad. Is she mad because she lost her job? That's what I think it might be. She got pissed because she fucked up and lost her job. Fuck. Damn it.
Yeah, just imagine if you are chilling and you get on TikTok and you see yourself lying down being recorded with your pants down to your ankles. It's terrifying. I mean, it is what it is. You have to use that perspective and just realize, like, man, it's crazy. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand her side as well, because if she's recording it in her Gen Z mind or whatever, that it's justifiable to put that on social media, but it's a bit society's fault. But, it is what it is, for her to even think that that wasn't even an option, because that was not an option. It was stupid.
Since I have deleted DoorDash from my phone and will not be using them anymore, Olivia and we had to go get our own Dunkin'. So we went there and got this ourselves, because goodbye DoorDash, we support our girl IRL Monster High Doll, okay? I got my own coffee and I saved money doing it. So no more DoorDash for us.
She sound like she know her or something. She boycotting DoorDash. Okay.
Comments. I actually went to law school, so I'm going to let you know that yes, that is.
Luckily, I went to law school too, and I'm a former prosecutor, and I've prosecuted cases, and I can tell you, you're wrong.
Please don't stop. Please
keep
calling
somewhere.
everything sexual assault. Please do. The DoorDash girl. All of you guys are calling it sexual assault. All you ladies calling it sexual assault. Please keep it up. Please, please, please. I'm a criminal defense attorney. I want you to keep this trend going. See, last year I was on the app and I made a video about a girl who claimed that she was pressured into sex by her boyfriend, and you all said that was sexual assault. Now, she was pressured in the normal, if you love me, you'll have sex with me type of pressure. Not if you don't have sex with me, I'm going to beat you, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to harm you. That's not how she was pressured. It was, if you love me, you'll have sex with me. You see, there's this common notion out there that women don't ever make up sexual assault stories. They don't lie about it. Yeah, you guys keep proving that's not true all the time. So please keep that trend up. It makes my job as a criminal defense attorney way, way easier. It really does. Much, much easier to get up there and say, women don't lie about sexual assault. Have you heard about the DoorDash girl? Did you hear about the girl who said that she was sexually assaulted because her boyfriend pressured her into sex? Yeah, that makes my job easier. So keep this trend up.
When it's all said and done, yeah, man, he's right. If they keep doing it, then that's what's gonna happen. Y'all gonna change the idea of the definition of what sexual assault is, or what SA is.
250.45, but is defined by court interpretation, particularly in People versus Schreier, 22 NY3D 494 in 2014. From the New York Court of Appeals opinion itself, the complainant was in her own bathroom where she had reasonable expectation of privacy. The fact that she could be seen through a window did not eliminate that expectation. The defendant's surreptitious recording through the window constituted unlawful surveillance under Penal Law 250.45. People versus Schreier, 22 NY3D 494, 2014. That line establishes the rule courts use. A person's reasonable expectation of privacy inside their home is not lost merely because they can be seen from outside or because a door or window is open. This comes both from Schreier and similar cases like People versus Garvin, 2017, New York Slip Up 07382, which held that visibility through a doorway does not remove privacy protection. In simple terms, even if the front door is cracked open or partially visual from the porch, the person inside their home naked is not consenting. Recording them still qualifies as surreptitiously viewing or recording a person at a time and place they have a reasonable expectation of privacy under New York Penal Law 250.45. It doesn't matter if the door was open or closed. He still has, under New York law, the right to privacy. And you cannot record that and then post it online. What do you guys not understand about that part? You can't record someone in their own home, even if the door is open, and post it online. And especially not for monetary value.
That just broke her home. That done messed everything up. You can't justify this.
Oh, you done messed up. Oh, you done messed up bad.
Oh,
I
man.
feel for this young lady. As a victim of SA myself.
Oh, man.
Her reaction was pure shock. I almost couldn't finish through the video. Like, you can watch her video and you can tell she's telling the absolute truth. There's not a lie in her, not a bone in her body that's lying about it. And DoorDash fired
She
her,
might not think she
and her
lying.
excuse was, quote,
That's
unquote,
the point.
well, we take, customers taking video and footage of people's homes, customers' homes inside the home is against our policy. She was SA'd, bro. She was SA'd, fam. She literally was trying to have proof of the SA so she could get reported to authorities. And you fired her. You guys are screwed.
This dude is ignorant. He has no idea what he's talking about.
Is so fucking crazy for saying that guy sexually assaulted
He has
her.
no idea what he's talking about.
Look at her, talk to her, do anything. He didn't even sexually harass her. And from a legal standpoint, it's probably going to be hard to get him with any kind of indecent exposure either because he's in his house. We got to give him the benefit of the doubt and say, just this guy was up. It was a weekend. He ordered his food and he had the door open on accident. He might have been jorking it. I mean, I don't know. Like, embarrassing shit happens to people. Even if he did it on purpose, it wasn't like he was coming after her or even conscious. He had something over his face. Like, he was clearly passed out or at least pretending to be. She just needed to walk away from the situation, and yes, it can be traumatizing. Nobody wants to just see somebody's dick, just like, I mean, let's be real. Just hanging out, free flying it. It's not like he's actively jorking it in front of you. I mean, come on, like, we gotta get real. Sexual assault is a heavy accusation, and we really need to think about the language that we're gonna use when we want to come forward with something like this. Because I think women need to come forward. This woman probably could have told this story and brought awareness
It can be
to this in a way
traumatizing.
that wasn't like, poor me, I'm such a victim, this is horrible, oh my god, this guy needs to go to jail. Like, no, he probably made a mistake, he probably was not of right mind, like, he wasn't doing anything to you. You need to just get it together. Continuing to make accusations with verbiage that is not accurate is not helping anybody. Especially for women who have a real story to tell and a real accusation to come forward with.
I concur with what she's saying, but women been doing this for the longest. Women have been using this hyperbolic language for how long? And y'all just now saying something? Okay.
Subject with you, but why is villainizing women always your default? Why do you automatically give the benefit of the doubt to men over women? Every time, why do you do it? I know why you do it, it's sexism and misogyny, but there's a lot of so-called progressive people out there that think that sexism doesn't apply to white women, and so a lot of progressives will be very sexist towards women who they do not view as marginalized enough. A lot of people on the left will take the side of an abusive man over a woman if they think that that woman benefits from even an ounce of privilege. Amber Heard and Blake Lively come to mind. But back to DoorDash Girl, let me tell you a story. When I was 19 and 20, I worked at a sports bar. It's the kind of place where all of the waitresses and bartenders are women. The clientele is like 90% men, and there's football on TV. One day I had a table and it was a man sitting alone at a booth and he ordered a beer. He seemed normal enough. I came by to drop off his beer and I noticed that his thing was out of his pants, just laying there in his lap. I was like, oh my god. So I went and got my manager, who was a man, and he and the busboy went and like kicked the guy out. But even in that situation, because I was young, I had the instinct to give that man the benefit of the doubt. Even though I was so uncomfortable and freaked out. It is a form of sexual harassment, you guys. It is a form of sexual harassment.
Society will go to the ends of the earth to help men dodge accountability for their own actions. People are saying she opened the door. She didn't. People People are saying she went in his house. She didn't. People are saying she should have just left the food where he told her to leave it and walk away without causing a scene. That is exactly what she did. He was unconscious. Was he? She handled this situation flawlessly. If he was awake enough to order food, he was awake enough to shut the door. He was awake enough to cover himself up.
It's so crazy how many people are so ignorant to not know what she's doing is wrong. Like, it just makes no sense. She doesn't have to touch the door at all. And she didn't have to go in. I don't think she did either one. She still recorded. That's
clear proof of that. First time this ever happened to me, I was walking my dog at my friend's apartment complex, and a man exposed himself to me. I did not videotape it. I called the police. The police came. The police said there is nothing that we can do because you do not have evidence of it happening. The next day, I walked my dog in the same place. The same man came out, and he did it again. And this time, I grabbed my phone and I filmed it. And you know what happened? He got convicted of sexual assault. And then we found out that he had been doing this to multiple women in the apartment complex, because people who do stuff like this are repeat offenders, because this game of weaponized incompetence to help them avoid accountability allows them to be. She has it on film, babe. She did nothing wrong.
Hey, so that's actually a kink. Don't ask me how I know, but I know there's a sector of people, it could be men, it could be women, that are in the nude, that leave their doors ajar for people to pass by and see them. That's a kink, babe.
That's possible.
She is 100%
possible.
right to say that she was SA'd, because making other people participate in your kink without them knowing, that's assault, babe. You ordered food. You got down to your skivvies. You laid in a couch near the door, everything on full display. Interesting. That is a kink.
Support her. She needs the help right now. I just want to say that I found DoorDash's customer service number and I called them to ask about that situation and was met with belittlement by the person on the other end of the line. And when I explained to them, actually, I want to know what DoorDash is doing about this and what their official policy is, because as a female consumer, I don't feel safe ordering from DoorDash because I know that this is how they treat SA cases.
That's some real caring
he didn't
energy.
have a good response for me at all. So
You don't feel safe.
Yeah, that's something.
And it's a messed up situation, but she could have just dropped the food, took a picture.
I want to start by holding myself accountable, because I was absolutely wrong in how I even sounded coming off in this whole situation. This isn't a she could have just dropped the food and left situation. Why was this naked at all? What could he have done in an hour span to have been naked on the couch, unconscious?
What you mean, why was he naked? He's in his own house.
And I sit there and say, it's a messed up situation. I'm being so patronizing. It's a fucked up situation. He shouldn't have been naked. And also, when I say she could have just dropped the food and left, it sounds a lot like when other men say, why didn't she wear different clothes? Doesn't that argument kind of sound alike? So I want to say I'm sorry. I dropped the ball on this one.
Well, at least he's being accountable. How the DoorDash girl saying girl should have how she should have reacted. Yeah, she should have reacted that way.
Oh my gosh.
She thinks she about to get paid.
What is he doing? Oh my gosh. I gotta post this. I have to post this.
Yep. I was just SA'd.
Already it says here to leave this at the
Crazy.
door. Oh my god. Is his door a bit open? Oh my god, is that his schlong? Might as well investigate. Hey, sir, got your— oh my god! Oh my god, sir! Sir, put that away! Sir, oh my god, you're assaulting me right now, sir! Sir, this is assault, I got this all on video. Did you just walk in my home? What do you mean? Why is it out? Oh my god! You're the one that opened the door! No! You're assaulting me, sir! This is assault! Oh my goodness! This is all on video! I'm gonna post this on TikTok! You are cooked! Oh my— put it away! Put it away! Hey everyone, I was just assaulted at my DoorDash job and I got fired for absolutely no reason. Without any notice, they fired me. They're supposed to send you this email telling you why you got fired, and I did not get that email and I got fired from my job. I am the victim. I got SA'd on the job. Please help me. Alrighty, let's see what TikTok thinks about this one. Post. It's been a few hours. Let me check the comments. I bet everybody's on my side. Lady, there's CCTV footage of you opening the door. Wait, but I'm still the victim.
Alright, I got about 20 minutes before this DoorDash gets here. Just enough time to get one out the way.
Ew.
Yeah.
Huh? That bitch took a picture of me? I'm calling customer service.
The DoorDash customer requested that their order be left at their front door. When I arrived at their front door was wide open. Their lights were on, and they were sleeping on the couch within eyesight of the front door with their pants and underwear pulled down to their ankles, and they were indecently exposed to me. 3 days ago, October 12th, 2025, I was a victim of SA by a DoorDash customer while I was doing my job as a DoorDash driver. Chill as possible to avoid getting this video striked. So on October 12th, 2025, the DoorDash customer requested that their order be left at their front door. And when I arrived at their front door was wide open, their lights were on, and they were sleeping on the couch within eyesight of the front door with their pants and underwear pulled down to their ankles, and they were indecently exposed to me. But yeah, I reported it to DoorDash, and DoorDash did ban the customer. And then 2 days later, DoorDash
So
banned
what happened
me,
to me while I was doing my job?
Unrelated. I appealed, and they were supposed to
DoorDashing.
respond to my appeal within 7 to 10 business days. They didn't even provide me a
I'm being
reason for my
punished as a
deactivation.
victim
They're supposed to send an
by
email. They
all
didn't. So I contacted
sectors
support, and they told me to
involved.
continue with my appeal without knowing a reason why. There's an option to
Why
select,
not?
don't know why I was deactivated, and then you still have to explain yourself. So I did. And within 12 hours afterward, they had already denied my appeal. So I'm really never getting my DoorDash account back. DoorDash deactivated me. DoorDash punished me for exposing my assaulter, and TikTok is currently punishing me for exposing my story time. And this is the only justice I'm getting, because I also reported this to the police, and the police are doing nothing. So what? So what? You're gonna take down my videos and give me strikes and just expect me to be like, oh, I just better shut up. I just better sit here and be quiet. I just better not say anything else. I've lost my job, my only way to pay my bills and make a living. I've also gotten assaulted, and the police are doing nothing to help me. So let me just shut up. You know, the videos got taken down. Nobody has to know what happened to me. No, I'm going to keep telling my story. Like, this is the only justice I'm getting, is exposing this man and having posted that video, and it has gone viral. Like, now he can live with shame and embarrassment if people have seen it and knows who he is or where he, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the one being punished. He's not getting in trouble with the police. He didn't lose his job if he has one. What's going on with him? Why am I getting fired? Why are my videos getting taken down, and why am I getting strikes? Like, I'm about to lose my account. I was assaulted. I'm the victim. I lost my job. I'm the victim, right? Is this making sense to any fucking body? It's so funny to me how Republicans think it's an insult to be like, don't worry, we could tell you're leftist. Don't worry, we could tell you're liberal. No, we could definitely tell you're a Democrat. Like, thank God, I don't want to get mixed up with you skeezy motherfuckers.
I was kicked out of this apartment 6 months ago. Nobody is currently living in it. How did I get in? That's a secret I'll never tell. I just want to say that a fucking milk just dropped off my McDonald's. Thank you, Sue. You have my address. Come back sometime. Come back when your shift's over.
If you're unsure about who that was the DoorDash girl, openly admitting to the fact that she's okay with breaking and entering into a place. I want you guys to take
I'm
this
not
as a
gonna lie,
lesson
the way she sounds is a
that
little
when you are about to post something, please think about
kind
it
of
first.
trolly.
I beg of you.
But we have no idea. We don't know. So content isn't justice. It's evidence that you just gave away. Like, I understand what you're saying. I get it. And it all makes sense. You go to somebody's house, they show themselves in a very provocative way. You react, you record, fine. But this is not what you should have done. And I don't see how you don't know this. It just makes absolutely no sense. So here's what it is, my thoughts. She didn't deliver dinner. She delivered a felony on her own account. Leave at door does not mean leave on TikTok. Proof of delivery means taking a photo, not taking a picture of a body. So here's what we know and here's what we don't know. The door's open, lights on, guy on the couch, pants down to his ankles. We don't know the prequel. We don't know if he was flat out drunk. We don't know if he was a pervert. We don't know if it was post hookup. We don't know. Maybe the wind blew the door open. And maybe she never crossed the threshold of his house. None of this changes a thing. She filmed a half-naked stranger and posted on social media. If you felt unsafe, then you exit, report, document, and leave discreetly. You don't pan, zoom, and upload. A home is a private space, even when the door is open. Delivery is delivery, not a documentary. And the evidence is evident, not content because a ring light says so. Lights, camera, action. Call it story time, call it whatever you want, but the DA is gonna call it exhibit. You can't be seeking justice and broadcast someone's genitals online at the same time. Justice protects identity. Clout exposes them. Pick a lane because your credibility cannot survive both. Either she used the app safely, report tools, or she did not. Either she respected privacy or she did not. Either there's provable intent or there is not. You don't get a third option that says my feelings made it okay and justifiable. See, intent matters. If he was asleep, proving to intent exposure to her gets murky. That's why you report the incident privately, not publicly. So let's do a gender swipe test. If a male driver filmed a woman passed out naked in her living room and he posted it, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and all social media all over the world would have a meltdown so bad that it can melt steel. Now, you know it will be on the news, etc., etc. But standards don't change because of chromosome. Every app has safety flows. End of delivery, flag the order, contact support, call the police if needed. They usually run on trust. Filming inside a customer space detonates that trust. Common sense. Leave food at door, not narrate, go viral. This isn't complicated. And why did this happen anyway? In my opinion, it's the culture. This is victim culture fused with online disinhibition effect and a fat dose of self-serving bias. Clout becomes counsel, feelings becomes verdicts, and cameras becomes courtrooms. We train people to believe that visibility is virtue. So if it goes viral, it's true. If it trends, it's true. If it's emotional, it's evidence. That's how I feel unsafe turns into a non-consensual broadcast of somebody else's body. And yes, weak men, yes, I said it, weak men help this along. When men stop drawing the line, performative victimhood turned into policy. But accountability is still personal. Women are not children. Agency means answers for your action. If he intended to expose himself, then he's wrong. Report, prevent, and pursue. If he was drunk, asleep, sick, with no intent, still gross, but it doesn't justify your upload. If anything, call the police. Something could be wrong with him. If she had filmed the evidence and didn't post it, then we're all like, there's nothing to see here. The post is the pivot from possible victim to certain violator, which you are. And unfortunately, women, this has nothing to do with red pill or victim blaming or anything of that nature. Two people are drunk. If something happens, whose fault is it? Yeah, we all know it's his fault. If she hits him and he hits her back, it's his fault. She walks around the gym half naked and he glances, it's still his fault. Listen, men and women both can be victims and both have privileges. Because if we keep doing this, equality without equal responsibility is just theater. I've had women come at me, violate me. Unfortunately, it happens, but that doesn't mean all women are demons. It just means human beings can be predatory. Expectations inside a residence is high. Recording genitals without consent it's wrong. I mean, I don't know how anybody can say this. Depending on what jurisdiction you are, it's revenge porn. Posting the address and their anatomy is not awareness. It's ammo for someone else's case against you. You want justice? Keep the chain of evidence clean. And you want chaos? Just do what you just did. All she had to do was just drop the bag, take the picture, and leave. Report the customer, and everything would have been fine. Even if she recorded for evidence, just in case he would make a complaint or something, she had the evidence. But all she had to do was stay off the internet until this situation was resolved, not post it. That's the problem. So we don't know his intent, but we do know her action. She filmed and she posted. That choice collapsed her logic. It tortures her credibility and invites consequences. Justice is a process, not a platform. If she actually wanted justice, she wouldn't have turned evidence into entertainment. You say that you're a victim, but being a victim still has rules. You don't heal a wound with a ring light, and you don't fix your boundaries by breaking his. And you don't protect women by teaching them zero accountability. Men, we mess up, and we are not perfect, so we hold the line. But women, y'all need to hold yourself. In culture, you need to stop paying people to be irresponsible. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe the Dash girl is perfectly well within her right to do what she did, but honestly, I don't agree. Sometimes I think we too intelligent to be intelligent. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell me what you think. Help me grow this channel and make it big so we can keep people accountable, including myself. God bless. Peace.